Friends, new fourth stimulus checks are beginning to be automatically deposited and mailed out to eligible Americans. More people are now eligible to qualify for these new inflation relief checks. This includes SSI and Ssdi recipients. Checks from $400 and up to $1,000 have been approved. So please make sure you watch until the end of this video, because I will be informing you of all the new details. And to say thank you for joining me here every day, I'm giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Please make sure you enter the giveaway simply by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then commenting below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Also, friends, during the months of October, November, and December, I will be giving away surprise $200 gift cards to those of you that have been in this community for several months now. I know right now can be a very difficult time for many, and so I want you all to know that I'm committed to supporting you as much as I can.
Thank you. I would like to talk about several issues which either have not been covered enough lately or not covered in the appropriate way. The first thing I'd like to talk about is the loan forgiveness program and a recent change in the law increasing public loan forgiveness. Whenever I talk to people back home and they say, what is the biggest problem? Well, we certainly have problems with the economy. We certainly have problems with education. We certainly have problems with crime. I say the biggest problem is we're in a moral breakdown in this country. And I'd like to address the way the loan forgiveness program and public loan forgiveness, how it is changing America, I think, for the worse. The first thing I'd like to address is the fact that this institution has apparently felt that you are a lot better off, or you should be much easier to have your loan forgiven if you work for a nonprofit organization or a governmental entity. Now, whenever I go around my district, the manufacturers, the farmers, got a couple big insurance companies, they're all looking for more people to work. But the message out of Washington is, don't work for business, which after all is the engine that really makes our country go around. It shows kind of a hatred for manufacturers, a hatred for agriculture, hatred of retail, hatred of insurance. People living in this building who work with all government employees, their staff is government employees, apparently felt, well, I think those hardworking people in government, they ought to be offered a tremendous benefit that people who don't work for the government don't get. We're going to find a way to forgive the people's loans if they are the nice, noble people who work for government, and if they are somebody who, say, works for a manufacturer, which is so important for the country, well, we don't care about those people. We hate those people. The next message that our loan forgiveness policy is the dislike of people who don't go to college. One of my goals in the legislature, which I think I'm succeeding at a little bit, is educate people about all the good, necessary jobs we have in our country that don't require a 4-year college degree. I think recently the Wall Street Journal pointed out that, I'm told, that if you're a plumber and compare your lifelong earnings.
Friends, there is a new deadline to take action and claim additional crisis relief money. Low-income residents in New Mexico can apply to receive a 4th round of economic stimulus checks worth at least $400, with a deadline to submit an application on Friday. Applications to claim the stimulus check opened last week for residents to apply to receive these checks in the fall. But friends, only a limited number of low-income households will be accepted based on funding, because the state set aside just $10 million for the latest round of these checks. That funding was approved by lawmakers during the 2022 legislative session. According to the state, although most New Mexico residents were able to receive other economic relief payments during the summer, the fall stimulus check is reserved only for low-income households. As state officials sift through applications, they will prioritize homes with the lowest incomes. However, it is not clear which households will be eligible for the program, because the state did not specify a maximum income. It is also unclear how much money each home could receive, although the state has guaranteed a minimum of $400. But friends, if you are eligible, the payments should arrive in November. More than 23 million California residents are expected to receive a middle-class tax refund in their bank accounts or by mail starting this week. On Friday, the first batch of payments will be sent out. The plan to send direct payments was passed by state legislators over the summer to help relieve the pain of recent record inflation. The first group to receive money will be those who received a Golden State stimulus payment last year by direct deposit. Those recipients will start seeing direct deposits as early as Friday. The second batch of payments issued will go to Golden State stimulus recipients who received their 2021 payments by debit card. They will also be sent a debit card by mail this time around, starting on October 25th, 2022. The great news, friends, is that more people qualify for the inflation relief checks than the Golden State stimulus payment. The income limit has been raised all the way to $500,000 for joint filers. Plus, people who rely exclusively on Ssdi are also eligible this time around. Now, friends, the number of job openings plunged by more than 1 million in August, providing a potential early sign that the massive U.S. labor gap is beginning to close. Available positions totaled 10 million for the month of August. That is a 10% drop from the 11 million reported in July, according to a new Bureau of Labor Statistics release that was well before the 11.1 million estimate and was the biggest one-month decline since April 2020, in the early days of the crisis. The number of hires rose slightly, while those who left their jobs voluntarily rose by 100,000 to 4.16 million. Aligning labor supply with demand has been a big goal for the Fed, which uses rate increases to slow the flow of money through the economy. The labor market has shown little reaction to the moves, with weekly jobless claims recently hitting a 5-month low and the unemployment rate at 3.7%. The warning signs of a policy overcorrection have intensified as a U.S. central bank's intent to raise and hold its benchmark overnight interest rate touched off a global asset repricing. So, dear friends, what are your thoughts on the U.S. economy? Please let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. The winner of yesterday's Walmart gift card giveaway is Leland Wilson. Congratulations, friends. To claim your gift card, please check your notifications page and send me an email. Or you can also send me a message on my Facebook page. Thank you, everyone, and have a wonderful and blessed day.